Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Rude. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aaron Ballantyne and you're watching Life According to Aaron. So in this video, I'd like to talk about how Jamaica is doomed. But don't worry, it's not going to end on a bad note, right? Firstly, have you ever heard the phrase, Jamaica can't get no better, Jamaica nah get no better, nothing not gonna change, nothing not gonna happen in Jamaica? Now, I've heard this phrase so many times that it's starting to come off like our national motto. It seems as though everybody is saying this phrase like it's a common fact that Jamaica just can't get any better. And I personally don't agree with that. I believe that the same energy that we put into condemning the country or saying that we can't see the change that we want to see or saying that things won't ever get any better is the same energy we should put into trying to make that change, trying to put in the first steps or make the first steps towards making the change that we want to see in our country. If everybody adopts this particular mindset of Jamaica can't get no better or won't get no better, then it genuinely won't, and people don't understand that it's that kind of energy, the amount of energy they put in that kind of mindset is the reason why we can't see the change that we're hoping to see or the particular change that we would want to see. It's because the same energy that we put into immortalizing the phrase Jamaica can't get no better is the same energy we should be putting, all of us, citizens, decision makers, and the leaders of our country, everybody should be putting into making that change that we want to see. Instead of all of us saying Jamaica isn't going to get any better and things aren't going to change, not going to get any better, what if instead of all of us saying that, all of us came together on a unified front to try and develop the country in the way that we'd want it to develop, so that Jamaica is characterized or associated with things like growth, prosperity, innovation, instead of just crime and violence and not being developed or not advancing or not moving from point A to point B. What if we all came together on a united front and made it our mission as a country, as its citizens, to enact and foster the growth and the change that we want to see in our own country? Because it is our country and we only have one Jamaica. Even if we have small groups forming here and there, you know, a small group developing here or a small group investing there or a small group fostering construction and innovation and thing here, like bits and pieces, little groups, little gatherings of people here and there, where's our sense of national unity? Where's our sense of out of many, one people? Where's our sense of coming together to start something that will push development forward as a country on a unified front? Our loyalties shouldn't be just on surviving from the day to day. It shouldn't just be to the organization that we work for. It shouldn't just be towards our goals. We are Jamaicans. A part of our loyalty should also be to our culture, to our history, and to our heritage. What pains me is that you'll have a lot of people, and because the information getting around is important, but it's change, it's motion, it's action that we want. What pains me is that you'll have a lot of people who will watch this video, right? Think the words are nice and think the message is good, and they'll pass it on, you know, but they won't do anything differently. They won't try and enact the change they want to see. They won't try and step out of the comfort zone and actually try and build the country. It will sound nice, but action is what is needed. And the reality is the change that we want to see, it might not be immediate, but our actions are. That is one of the reasons why I am filming at National Heroes Park, because our national heroes, their efforts at the time, based on the struggles and conflict and problems of their time, I'm sure they would not have been able to even conceptualize or perceive the Jamaica that we live in today. Their actions, no matter however long ago it was, led to us being where we are now, led to the kind of Jamaica we live in now. So imagine if we as a country and as a people adopt that kind of mindset, where our actions of today, when we continue the traditions and we continue the struggle and we continue the fight of our ancestors, of our heroes, can then usher in a new and better Jamaica moving forward in the future. We might not see immediately the change that our actions should have on the country, but we can rest assured knowing that it's going to make a difference. But we have to be willing to make the first step. Have you ever been in a taxi and the taxi driver asks, for example, the taxi driver wants to take a different route, right? Because they want to cut out traffic. And the taxi driver asks, anybody coming off at X, Y, or Z place? Because if it is that somebody's coming off there, they'll have to take the regular route instead of cutting it out. But when he asks the question, nobody in the taxi answers because he's waiting for an answer, right? Of confirmation that yes, he can cut out the traffic, but nobody answers. So automatically takes the silence as confirmation that yeah, he can cut out the traffic. But that phenomenon is detrimental because we're all waiting for somebody else to give the answer. We're all waiting for somebody else to step up. But the thing about it is, if it is that we don't make the first step, we're forever going to be waiting for somebody else to make the first step. This is a call for somebody to make the first step, or this is a video to encourage you to make the first step. This video is a very small part of what I hope is a bigger movement. Consider this my first step as it relates to national unity. But we can't keep waiting on other people to make the first step. We can't keep waiting on other people to save us. Imagine that mindset of waiting, but on a national scale. Imagine the entire country having that kind of mindset where they're waiting for someone else to come and save them. It starts with us. Even in your own individual life, are you waiting for somebody else to work on your goals and dreams? I don't think so. And if you are, I have some bad news for you. We are tasked with taking care of our country. It is not just our leaders, it is not just our decision makers, but it's going to take all of us. This is a plea to everybody, wherever you fall in society. It could be citizen, it could be decision maker, it could be leader, whatever the case is, make the first step. If you as an individual have that mindset that you want a better Jamaica, if it is that you belong to a group of people who want to develop the country, who also want a better Jamaica, connect, network with other people. It only happens when we come together, when we adhesively and cohesively work together to foster in the country that we want to see. It is only one Jamaica that we have. We have to take care of it. We have to be the change that we want to see in our country. Alright, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But definitely, above all else, for this video in particular, please share it. I want as many people as possible to see it, and I'm sure you would as well. Alright? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.